What's up, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones and I am back with another video. Today we're talking the top anticipated upcoming sneaker releases for June 2026. So stay tuned.
Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I don't really know. Got a lot of things changing in my life. Hoping one day I'ma get it all right. Brother is engaged, about to start a new life. Yeah, I haven't had a chill day. Really wanna vibe, appreciate the moments. I've been creating, not scrolling. Mom and dad still supporting.
Alright, man, I'm back with another video. Now, before I get too deep into this video, y'all already know what to do. Go and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you know, consider subscribing. I made content about sneakers. Alright, so let's dive into today's video. Just like I said in the intro, man, we're talking the top anticipated upcoming sneaker releases for June 2026. Alright, man, so pretty much, if I didn't say it in the beginning, definitely smash that like button and sub up. Of course, I do my very best to try to get one of these, like, pretty much the upcoming sneaker releases for the month, each and every month, out at the beginning of the month. Sometimes I may fall a little behind, but I'm doing my very best. But pretty much this is all I want to take this and say this is with a grain of salt. Some of these dates are subject to change. Some of this stuff get pushed back. Some of this stuff may have already been released. But it just gives us a rough estimate of what we can anticipate throughout the month, right? Okay, what do you want to decide that you want to start, you know, getting the piggyback, right? Or what you want to cop or whatnot, or just give you a heads up, educational purposes, right? So enough rambling. I'm just going to go and share my screen. I'm only going to hit the high spots. I'm not going to cover everything on the screen, but I do want to cover at least the stuff that I feel like will slightly stand out, right? And right off the rip, we're going to start in June 1st right here. And these got to be the Adidas Anthony Edwards, the one football cleat. So I didn't really want to cover that, but at the same time, AEs has been making some noise over there. But for the people who are the athlete people, hey, why not? Now these Mind 001s, the Hyper Royal, I finally have seen in the Mind 001s in person when I was at the barbershop today. And to be honest, they do look super duper comfortable. I have yet to own a pair, but I have a feeling this is just one of those we just got to play this by ear and be patient for. But that's anticipated June 1st as well. Keep going real quick. I'm not going to cover too much of this right here. We do have the Nike trainer, the SC Atlanta Olympics right here. I see those coming up on June 1st as well. Not going to really cover the cleat too much right here. Keep it going real quick. Looks like we got a Thrasher collab with Adidas that's coming June 1st as well. I did see the hat up there, but it kind of tipped me off with the sneakers right here. So again, for the people that are Adidas fans, because I know there's not everybody that's rocking like Nike and Jordan all the time. You got to have a little bit of variety. It doesn't hurt, right? So we're gonna keep the party going right here. New Balance 5030 black and silver anticipated June 1st as well. Again, these dates got to be subject to change. As you can see, some of the merch that's coming with the Thrasher collab now. If you're not familiar with what Thrasher is, when I used to skateboard, I remember there was like a Thrasher, like pretty much Thrasher magazine, which is a skateboarding magazine, right? If I had to guess, that's the Thrasher that they're referring to. Moving right along. June 1st, we can anticipate the Nike Air Max 95 Fresh Mint. And yeah, we'll keep going on that one right there. June the 2nd, I actually do see this loaded up on the sneakers app. The Caitlin Clark and Nike Kobe 5, the coconut joints, coming June 1st. Actually looks super nice. You know, I've heard people already said they're kind of looking out for these right here. RIP to Kobe, of course. I want to roll back real quick on June 1st when I see that sticking out to my eye. The Disney and the Pixar Toy Story and Adidas collab, that actually looks dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I would cop, but you know, I don't hate them if I'm gonna keep it 100. And then it looks like they got another version, like a Samba version right over here up on my screen. This is anticipated June 1st as well. We covered the Caitlin Clarks and Kobe's. June 2nd also, you can see the McDonald's and the Book 2 that's gonna be coming out. And then you also have the Nike Dunk Low, the CBGB, which to the best of my knowledge, that's pretty much country, bluegrass, and blues. It's inspired off a concert that is pretty much based out of New York to the best of my knowledge. So that's coming June 2nd. We got the Coca-Cola and Adidas Superstar White coming June 3rd, right? And looks like they're doing another version too, coming June 3rd as well. But I am familiar with the Superstar. It's kind of one of those. I would say Adidas them do collabs that you really wouldn't anticipate. You know what I'm saying? Who knew they would be doing a collab with Coca-Cola? But I'm not hating. I'm all here for it. Looks like we got some more drops with the Coca-Cola with Adidas right here. They're doing other models, which that's the Samba. They got the Adi Star, and then they got the Adi Leaf. That's going to be this slide version. Keeping it going right here. And I say all this to say, this is other versions of it too. The Superstar Sail version. There's a Superstar Black version. This is all Coca-Cola collab. But I was going to say this, and then they got another slide coming all June 3rd, right? Letting you know, yay, hey man, we can get it done with or without you. You know what I'm saying? Coca-Cola, Adidas, and the Predator. That's coming June 3rd as well. It looked like there's another like Samba white version. So a lot of drops anticipated from Adidas. And I feel like they've been moving. Like, they haven't really lost their second spot to keep it 100, so I feel like they've been doing what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? And they just been working. They don't need all the extra attention. They just keep going. You got the Nike Air Max 95 Big Bubble Blueprint. That's anticipated June 4th. Right here up on the screen right here is where I'm at. Kind of hide that because I got myself in the way. And then June 4th, we have the Lego and Nike Air Max 95 Black Pixels. And then we're going to keep it going right here. If you guys are into the clogs, we got some coming for the kiddos June 4th. But we're going to keep going real quick. We got more Lego drops coming. I believe this is going to be like kid theme right here. So I'm going to push on to June 4th right here. We got the Nike Air Max 90 Black and Hyper Crimson. That's coming June 4th. That's actually looking not bad. June 4th also we have the Nike Foamposite 1, and it's a Tangent. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, which is a shoe that's based out of China, the theme anyway. And this is like the 2.0 version. There is a 1.0 version, by the way. There's a black version of this for the people who didn't know, right? Keep it going real quick. Let's see, we got June 5th. We have the MLB, which is Major League Baseball, and Nike Air Max 1 in the San Diego colorway. These joints actually look pretty nice. We're gonna keep it going right here. Hopefully I wasn't blocking that one. I'm my year in the Nike Pegasus Premium. I remember Manny with the Kicks was telling me about this on the stream. These are anticipated June 5th. Right here, they got a black version, and of course they did like, I guess, white version. But to be honest, I mean, yeah, I'll leave it right there. I don't want to get disrespectful. To each his own. Who knows? It may actually fly off the shelves depending on how it's set up. Looks like we got another MLB and Nike Air Max 1 in the Kansas City colorway. And there's a Nike Liquid Team Red. That's all coming June 5th. We got the Adidas Harden Volume 10 and the gold joint coming June 6th. This is my thing with that. Harden, man, you know what I mean? To get the shoe. I ain't gonna talk basketball. I'm not gonna talk basketball. But anyway, June 6th, we got the Air Jordan 1 Low Phantom in Pine Green. That's anticipated. And then there's an Air Jordan 1 Low Sale anticipated June 6th as well. Take these dates with a grain of salt because not all this I've seen loaded up on the sneakers app. Don't mean they won't. They've loaded stuff later and afterwards as always. We know how they do. June 8th, Major League Baseball again. There's a Baltimore colorway right here for the Air Max. Looking pretty dope. Don't hate it. Air Max 1. And then we'll keep going right here. Book 2 Sunburst June 8th. And then June 9th, we have the Nike SB Force 1, the Flax. I always wanted a color like this and all like, I guess you hear like sand colorway, even though it's calling the Flax, but I don't hate these. Keep it 100. May do a drip or skip on them. We'll keep it going real quick. June 11th, Nike Brotro Safety Orange. Don't hate them. The Converse Shot 1 still June 11th. I'm gonna keep it going. We're not really talking the cleats over here, even though you can see up on the screen for yourself. June 12th, I did see these loaded up on the sneakers app. The Nike Air Diamond Turf 2 Kansas City. So those are the Dion joints that are anticipated. We have the Nike Diamond Turf 2 49ers. I don't know if I want the 2s. You know, I'm happy with the ones that I already got. You know what I'm saying? Respectively. Looks like we got some more like clog collabs right here with Disney and the Pixar Toy Story. So that's going to be interesting coming June 16th for the people who are looking for something slightly different. June 17th, they got the Marvel collab. That's the Spider-Man joint. June 18th, the Nike Goto N7. So got that coming as well. And it looks like there's another version as well of this one. This is the P6000 N7. That's all coming June 18th. And then June 19th, we have the Nike KD6 Night version. Don't hate these. And then June 19th, also Adidas Harden Volume 10 Clear Cayenne. Very interesting. Looks like June 20th, we got an Air Jordan 5 coming right along here. The Air Jordan 5 Black and University Blue. Don't hate them. I don't hate these, and I'm right here for the people who don't know. Yeah. And then looks like June 25th, we have the OTW by Vans Old School, the souvenir. Remember we had like a little pandemonium about these, so people have been pulling up for these. Vans have been doing their thing, if we're gonna keep it real. Don't even want to sound like a hater at all. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it going right here, New Balance, which I don't think we talked about any of them during the whole like recording of this. So pretty much the New Balance, and this is a ABZORB 1880. These are anticipated June 25th. And June 26th, we have the Nike Shox BB4 Olympic. And also, there's supposed to be a Nike 4 Kobe Day Hyper Grape anticipated June 26th as well. And a lot of other images that are not actually really technically loaded yet. So that's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Normally it would have it, but images coming soon. But let you know, some of this stuff is all subject to change, as you can see, man. So even it's on here. And then June 27th, right? Looks like there's going to be a Bape and Adidas, the Adidas Zero Evo. That's coming June 27th. I'm right here. And then there's a Jade, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, women's Air Jordan 11 low. That's supposed to be anticipated June 27th. Rumors is I think this is supposed to be a collab with I'm My Year, but don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But rumors is it's supposed to be, but I don't know. Don't quote me on that. And the rest of this is kind of like other stuff that's anticipated for June, but nothing really set in stone. So let me put myself back on the main screen and wrap this joint up here. Nice little subtle month. I ain't gonna say too bad. Nothing really to really, I would say, get too crazy about. So I would say whatever you missed out on, probably would be the time to, you know, if you want to take a break or if you want to go on the resale market and see if you can find or chase down that shoe that you didn't cop back in May. You know what I mean? That's just my thought process for me. That's what I'm going to be trying to make my moves on. But you guys make the best education decision for yourself as well and for your financials. But other than that, man, I'm going to go and wrap this thing up. Pretty much this was top anticipated upcoming sneak releases. Y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you're new. If you haven't done so already, of course, you know, my name is Jeremy Jones. And what I normally do is make content about sneakers. Occasional try-on hauls. Y'all know we have Music Monday as well. Smash that like button, sub up. And yeah, man, I'm officially out this thing. Peace.
I figure out we go, you figure out me.